back tonight here on In Focus. The Manenberg Community Policing Forum is extending a hand to gang bosses in efforts to silence the guns. This comes as gang wars flare up again, leaving innocent lives in the Cape Town township in great danger. Now, last Thursday, local schools sent alerts to parents to collect their children as turf wars escalated. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi filed this report.
Het niemand van mij een plot of een vandalisplek dat ik kan rechtmaken. Ik wil niet meer hier blijven. En dan schiet elke dag die mijn venster. Kan nala, ik heb klopkinders in mijn huis. Ik heb 2 baby's. Wat jou dit zo op de grond moet zitten. Ik kan het niet meer handelen.
A desperate plea by a resident who's been living in Manenberg for nearly 50 years. Raifa Benjamin is a parent to 6 foster children and fears for their safety as gang violence gets closer to her home.
I didn't see the bullet. I heard how it went through my window into my cupboard, the cupboard that my clothes are, and the range of the bullet, it would have been in my head. Next to my window, the wall is full of holes. And without thinking, I was paralyzed. I did not mention this to anybody else. I did wet myself, as God is my witness. The way I did, that fright, that fear of just hearing gunshots all around you. I saw my son 2 years ago. I mean, face to face. They video call me, they phone me, but I don't see my children, my own children. I don't see my grandchildren. People don't want to come into Manenberg. I'm running a small feeding scheme for children in the morning, porridge, before they go to school, community children. I had to stop Central Gangway because I can't take the risk of a child standing on the stairs or being kept hostages in our own house. We have to run to the shop. The children have to run to school. They have to run home. Every day. It's not livable to live like that. Inside your house and outside your house.
The Manenberg Community Policing Forum says what's playing out before their eyes is not an ordinary gang war, adding that it will make efforts to meet gang bosses in efforts to silence the guns.
We attempted this weekend by setting up meetings with some of these gang bosses so that we can ask them and speak to them, but as the community police, it is our function to serve our community with dignity, and if it means that we need to go to these gang bosses to tell them what this is doing to our community and ask them to stop this ongoing shootings, because it's all about money, it's all about turf, it's all about their own business, which doesn't involve the community, but the community suffers because of this.
The CEO of Justice Fund says additional police is not a long-term solution for gang-infested Cape Town communities.
The fundamental historical issue around gangsterism is that it was designed as a way for people to get revenue in a high unemployment environment, in a high marginalized environment. Many of these homes, churches, mosques, institutions, even schools get funding from that ecosystem. It's not going to stop by a simple policeman pitching up and arresting you and putting you in jail for that crime. Others will continue the business.
The proliferation of illegal firearms in Cape Flats communities has left crime fighters concerned.
Within a space of 2 months, that is from April to June, they have taken off from the streets 51 illegal guns. You can well imagine how many illegal firearms are still circling around within the Manenberg precinct. That is only but just a drop in the ocean.
While there seems to be no end in sight to the escalating gang violence, there's a renewed call by community leaders to bring gang leaders to the negotiating table. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi in Cape Town.